Hello, my name is Trey Heinote, and I am in an intro to business class, and I'm here to present the final project by PowerPoint that I've kind of used the 4x4 rule to present my information and expand a little bit more on each sub point. And so yeah, here we go. As far as business from all perspectives go, just using a biblical perspective in all areas of business is very key. And as Christians, I believe this is huge. And we can call a lot of people that we work with or that we're working with to call on them to get to know Christ. As far as God's intention and our response, I think his intention of work and business should be it's a great area to communicate with others, and just like I said, from a biblical perspective, kind of calling others to know him. And we can do this through several different ways, whether that's how we lead by example or how we interact with others, and just treating people with that dignity and that core set of values that every business should have. As far as leadership goes, to rule or to serve, obviously, we don't want to be in a business that we're just trying to climb our way to the very top or make as much money as we can, but we should be out there with the idea of serving others. I think it's very key in business, and just getting to know people and serving others and treating others the way you'd like to be treated. Just simple things like that is very key. So yeah, we should be out there to honor and glorify God and serve through him to get to know others and just to be a better Christian man in business or woman. As far as business goes, and an agent of Shalom, just from the biblical version, it goes beyond just our common understanding. Shalom is the human being dwelling at peace in all his relationships with God, with self, with fellows, with nature. It's not just a hospitality thing. It's just based on relationships, whether that's with employees, competitors, just all areas of business. And as you know, business is an area filled with communication and thrives on relationships and competition. We will not achieve the true vision of Shalom if we don't achieve Shalom in business. And as Christians in business, we need to be leading this. And like I said, we should, with his intentions, leading by example and using Christ to glorify others. So yeah, here, moving on. As far as areas of business go, management, accounting, and marketing, all three of these involve a lot of communication with others and with fellow coworkers. And I think this is huge. As far as management goes, it's a great opportunity for you to serve others that are below you, as people will look up to you and be coming to you for what to do, how to do things. Just setting an example, in whether that's how you, in your work ethic, or how you treat others. So yeah, it's just a great opportunity to reach out to others and communicate with those that aren't believers. And obviously our intention here is to call others to Christ. So yeah, and as far as accounting goes, this could be sometimes dangerous, and there's a lot of evil within this. And as far as the money part goes, there's ways that you can manipulate money into making a business look like you're successful, but in reality you might not be doing so well. And there's several examples and case studies that we've looked at that this has kind of drowned companies and caused them to fall apart. And just being trustworthy and being just humble Christians in this area of business is huge, very significant. As far as marketing goes, we also talked about this in Intro to Business. This is an area that I see myself working on in the future, just because I feel like I have great communication skills, and I think I work well with others outside of things. Marketing is just an area where you're trying to display your business and make it grow, and find different ways, be creative with it, whether that's social media, TV ads, newspapers, and especially as our generation has kind of switched to a lot of digital things, I think I would be great for this just because I have a lot of knowledge with digital and electronics and stuff like that. But yeah, as far as Christians go, I think this could be huge, and it's an area where you're getting to talk with others. Just another area where you can get people to know Christ and kind of use yourself as an example and lead others to Him. Continuing on with the other three areas of business, we got finance, econ, and public administration. As far as finance goes, kind of similar to econ, this is an area where you're looking at borrowing money, making investments and such, and just being smart with the way you use things in the way that you are being honest with others. I think this is another tricky one that I personally don't see myself in, just because I don't like dealing with the numbers and stuff like that. But and same goes with econ, another area that I don't have much interest in. And really, I don't really know much about econ other than what we had discussed in class. Public administration or PR is another one that that can be seen as city council, state, federal governments. I think this is just another one that you get to reach out to others, and it's another great opportunity for you to expand and work with others through Christ, and just having that and carrying that on your shoulders, I believe, is just huge and can make you more successful. Moving on, as far as my future goes, I see myself, as far as business, continuing in the market and marketing. I think I carry the skills and the necessary tools to be successful in this. Just continuing off my future, I believe, like I said, I see myself in marketing, and I don't know about the others, maybe whether that's management. I think I have great communication skills and I lead by example. But yeah, just throughout this class, I've learned many different things, and just from a Christian perspective, and I've seen troubles that go on with accounting and finance, and I don't think I fit well in that. And as a Christian, I think I am great, obviously, with communicating, and I see myself glorifying Christ and calling others to glorify Him as well. And being successful in business doesn't have to be just about the money or how well you're doing or how well your product stands compared to others, but using all of those things obviously are beneficial, but that's not our main goal here. And as Christians, we have been called to grow His kingdom and be servants, and as far as stewardship goes and building those relationships that connect to Christ are just as important, if not more important. And especially from a Christian point of view, those should be at the top of the list. And just kind of piggybacking off of Chick-fil-A or In-N-Out, Pizza Ranch, those businesses have been so successful because they have their priorities and they have worked and created a business set off those core values. And I think that is just huge in business, and I see myself being very successful at that. Not that I want to toot my own horn, but I do think I carry those skills, such as communicating and working well in a team. And I just don't ever want to be placed in an office. Sure, that's going to be part of it, but I see myself working with others and using that to glorify Christ. And we can do that through many different things, such as, like I said earlier, Chick-fil-A and their charity events, or playing Christian music in the background. Those are just little things that people notice, and we can use those to not necessarily call others to Christ, but when they come in, it just gives them a whole different perspective on what our business is like. And that's why I truly believe Pizza Ranch is just continuing to grow, as I know they have been, and added 2 new stores in 2 different states. It's major. And as far as In-N-Out goes, and just placing Bible verses on their cups for customers, I think that's not necessarily preaching to others, but it's obviously just putting in the back of their head that they have an understanding for what you do and why you do it, and it is to glorify Christ through all things. So yeah, I'm Trey Heinold, and hope you guys have a great Christmas break.